Today we are at Newark upon Trent Cemetery. This is very, in particular, for being a war cemetery, especially for the Polish war graves over here. There's a Polish general from World War II that's buried here. It was built in 1856, and it had two chapels on it at one point. But now it's obviously the cemetery is still here and it's used as more of a park. If you haven't already, hit that subscribe button and follow our pages. So in the first little bit we're coming on, there's lots of flowers around here. It's quite a very pretty spot to be. And just like a little cremation ground. A lot of these flowers look fresh. Some of them are plastic. Look how nice it is. Just a very, especially because it's really warm today, it's like just nice, isn't it? Coming out of post-COVID era. Are they bluebells? Where? Here, they are. Bluebell season's coming. Protected flowers over in England. There's lots of like little plaques down here as well. That's all, it's like a memory thing. They're like for memory. But these are from the 60s, 70s, 80s. So maybe, what was it? Canadensis, planted in loving memory of Dennis Law. Is that Dennis Law, footballer? Then as you're coming in over here, but they've really made a really good effort with all these flowers. Really bright and colourful. Very well looked after, Newark. And then I'll get into bigger hands. This would be from like when I started in 1856. This looks like it may, with that part. But look how nice that looks straight down. Very good lighting.
Quite nice, isn't it?
Yeah, I thought so as well. Did you get a picture? Yeah. Pictures will be on Explore and Discover on the Facebook. It's in the description below, so go and give it a follow if you'd like to see what we do before we post videos. We'll get a lot of nice photos, not just for us either. We started it and other people encourage other people to put their explores on there as well, so you'll see lots of different things from other explores, cemeteries, waterfalls, just general walking about, and people, a lot of abandoned kind of stuff gets put on there as well, if that's your kind of forte. But this is like more Victorian style graves. It goes all the way through, look, wow. Let's zoom in. It's all the way down. It's amazing. See if we can have a look at a few of these graves. 1886. So yeah, this is right where they started. This would have been it. Couldn't find too much actual history on this, but when I looked online, it showed you a lot of the burials, because obviously the first lot of burials were World War One. And they had a little section for it, and then obviously World War II comes along and they've got a very special bit for this. But this has been the start of it. Look at that. Submerged under a tree. But it's a quite peaceful spot. Very well looked after. So, there's council looked after, so squirrel there, look, oh, a fat squirrel he was. Just kind of like this. I don't think I'll cut much of this. This will be like more kind of raw footage, so you can see kind of what's going off. They've shut all these off there, look. It always sparks my imagination. I'd like to see what's actually in there. I want to see what's inside. bell tower there. It's lovely. It keeps going down all the way down, it's just one stretch for graves either side. But this is still 1800 graves, from what I can see. And we don't have to gallivant through woodlands to get here. And getting lost. No getting lost. It's been a while since we've done a good graveyard, cemetery, sorry. But a lot of churches up lately, so it's nice to be in a cemetery for once. And we'll be hitting some more abandoned places up soon.
When COVID's actually gone.
Yeah, well, we don't want to risk anything. The police especially, very lately, the police have been on the case of people that are doing urban exploring. Even though we're allowed out now, they're still trying to get any way around it they can. So we're just staying safe at the minute. Just hitting these places up. We like cemeteries, we like waterfalls and stuff like that, so we're just sticking to that.
And it's nice outside.
And it's nice out, so some time off work. Well, I've got a day off today. We just hitting places up when we can. Though 150 donated by Friends of Newark Cemetery. Bill. For once, this might literally be a pure uncut copy for walking down this stretch. Just kind of, yeah, I'm just kind of just recording it, and what it is, it is. But these are still all 1800 ones.
I know, I'll just like
But he said that said he died 1845. But when I looked on the information, I'm sure it said it was constructed in 1850s, 1856. Yeah, there's a few here that said 1850. Better below it. So maybe I was wrong. Maybe history I got. Maybe that was just a chapel bit. I must have been wrong. I'm definitely looking at the right cemetery though. It is a very nice got a lot of land to it. I mean, compared to a lot of the places we've been, they've kind of just wrecked it, didn't they? They like got all these graves in and just left them. They're even going round the old graves and making sure everything's caught. Still trying to figure out the anti-shake. I put an anti-shake on when I do these videos. I put an anti-shake from the video editing site that I'm using. This cross of sacrifice is one design and intention with those which have been set up in France and Belgium and other places throughout the world where our dead of the great wars are laid to rest. Name liveth for evermore. Oh.
What?
Looking good, Beth. Okay?
Yeah.
We're definitely going to get some more photos on the way back.
Yeah, no.
Walking down.
You just kind of got to sit there at some point and just take it all in, because I feel one day, probably in like, in like, I don't know, about 1,000 years time, there aren't going to be graveyards because they'll just be shitty houses built.
It's like that. Depends how well to protect it, doesn't it?
Yeah.
Because the amount of people being born every day gets bigger and bigger. There's not enough passing.
Populated as it is.
Yeah, and places like this, they'll go, well, they've been buried for the last couple of 100 years, no one visiting most of the graves, let's just build on it.
Yeah.
It'll come to a point where we can't quite bury people anymore, they'll have to be buried, burnt, everyone will be cremated.
Going over there.
So? Are we? Oh yeah. Hopefully. So the anti-shake on it. Generally it is. A nice little spot. They get newer. There's a lot of newer ones this side. 1966.
I've never seen anything like this before, so.
No, me either.
No, this.
No, I know.
That's cute.
Just move that back. Oh yeah, Joan Brigg Price. Born 4th of January 1945, died the 18th of March 2014. What a wedding photos and everything on the horse, look. My shadow's in the way. Wedding photos and everything. It's a really nice one, that. Oh, there's another one here as well. That must be the same family, look. It's because that's got a horse on it as well, and it's a bonnet Briggs. Me personally, I like it when they've got photos of people. People on there. You can see who was actually there. Hopefully photos stay like that. Warsaw Air Bridge Memorial.
A tribute to 250 airmen of Britain, Commonwealth and Poland, who sacrificed their young lives and despite attempts to fly from distant RAF bases in Italy with the essential supplies for the frontline city of Warsaw during the 1944 uprising.
It's nice, that, isn't it? I've never been to I've seen Polish cemetery before. It's a Polish War Memorial. But I've never actually properly seen one.
What's so good about this though is that
Yeah, that is.
you'll never.
No, we definitely need to go have a look.
Do you know what I mean? It's like, look, these ones have got the little thing.
Yeah.
It's just nice that they're remembering like this and the whole little city.
This is the kind of thing that.
They've got the little bands around it.
Oh yeah. Oh, it's a Polish band, yeah.
Yeah.
Yeah. That's cool. Frank Leon Polaus. I can't say it. But he died in 1985, age 77. So obviously he didn't die in the war, but they put it on, and there's more of them. Look. So these are people that have died, that survived a war, that have been in a war but survived it.
That's the same thing, but that's in Polish and English.
Oh, so they've got a Polish version and an English version. That's good.
Just different pictures.
That's good.
During the 2 World Wars, Britain became an island fortress. Basically. Shut up.
That's really good. Tell us more, look, for more information about this location. You can scan them. This is the kind of thing I'd expect to see in America.
Yeah.
This is what the kind of thing the Americans did.
I think it was very pretty.
I did as well. Even nice little flowers as well.
That's pretty cool.
Well, that's really nice, isn't it? And it's good that people are still dropping flowers and stuff on there though.
It's just like a respect for them.
Yeah. Tells you as well, look. Commander-in-Chief of the Polish Forces, Prime Minister of the Republic of Poland, killed in an air accident in Gibraltar on the 4th of July 1943, aged 62. And buried here at Newark Cemetery, his body was returned to his native Poland to be finally laid to rest on the 17th of September 1993 in the vault of Wawel Castle Cathedral in Krakow. So, this was the Prime Minister of the Republic of Poland's grave at one point. And then they took him home about 28 years ago. They took him home. Let's do it side by side. Yeah. It's good though, that, isn't it? But they got it. But within like. They took him home eventually.
And it's so well kept here.
Yeah,
Like,
looking after it really well.
Not just this bit, like this bit is
The whole cemetery is looked after.
really pretty.
Which is quite a rare thing. But yeah, that was the Prime Minister's That was the Polish Prime Minister of World War II, his grave. At least they sent him home. I mean, it took him...
I'm about to say he's not still here, is it?
No,
Not like that.
It took him a long time. He died in 1943 and they didn't take him home till 93. So...
Maybe you liked it over here.
But he's in vaults now, so in Poland, in Krakow, so...
When we go there,
We'll see
we'll
if we
have to go
find
and
him.
have a look.
Yeah. So we can find him. Buried in Newark though, of all places. I wonder why they chose Newark.
It's new.
I know that there's loads of like...
It's new.
I know that there's like loads of people that know this. These are people that are in war that have died later on, look. So people that actually died in the war from Poland are there. Across
Why
here.
is it 2019?
Because they survived the war. And this is where they buried them in the end. With the wives. Radio operator, look. 300 squadron radio operator. 1912 to 2011. You were 99. You'd just turned 99 and all, hadn't you?
Felipe.
Just turned 99. We've got all these behind him all the way down as well. It literally goes all the way down. Just gonna spend a bit of time and just take everything in before I move on to the next bit. Passed away on the 1st of January 2010. See, I like it when I put the photo in so you can see it.
So that scares me. Don't get me wrong. I love a good grave, you know, they're looking after it and I'm so pretty.
Yeah.
It's when people just like forget about it and just leave it.
That Utoxeter Road one. Bit well smashed to bits. Born 21st of January 1942 and died 2013.
I love it, I love the flowers and everything. I know.
He liked his horses, look, he had his horse. It looked like a pit pony, that does actually.
Maybe that was it.
Yeah. A lot of them actually took the pit ponies on after they couldn't work them anymore.
Like the War of the Roses. White Rose.
And some really nice goodies. I bet it would cost a fortune to have something like that. Oh, this looks quite a fresh one, that does, doesn't it?
It's got a white rose. What does that mean?
That's a fresher one.
Yeah, but it's
Fair
got a
though.
white
At least
rose.
his family don't have to like struggle to find it. It's just there's lots of flowers here, isn't there?
Yeah.
Like
No, that's a fresh one. What about that one? There with the white rose on it. Though.
oh yeah,
What's that rose?
it looks like the Rose of York.
There you are.
It might be a military one. It's got poppies at the side of it as well. If it has military rose, it's it.
Look at that brother one there.
Seems
What's
like-
that?
Oh yeah.
Sorry, I'm really intrigued. You know,
I like to see
so
different.
many different ones. It's just
I like to see different grades as well.
look at that. That's pretty.
Yeah, it's got all beads and everything all over it. Look, rosemary beads and lot. That's really well decorated.
Yeah, it's just pretty, though, isn't it?
Yeah. And all the flowers must have been a love person.
Definitely. There's Christmas trees on that. It's no Christmas.
But there's a lot of. I do like it to see different kind of graves with different things. I like that one. Like I say, all that people, but that's really good. Looks like it should light up. If I look at that one behind it, maybe see from this side. It's like a glass with
I don't know, I just feel like that's
that Virgin Mary in it. Look at that.
That's cool. It's like a little stained glass up window.
Yeah,
He's got a badge at top of his.
that looks like an RAF badge. It is an RAF badge. William Light.
I always felt like that was going to be a good picture, and I think it is. Show you car.
Yes.
Everyone a surprise.
No, I do like
actually
the pictures on them. There is lots of different ones, and nearly every single one's got at least some flower on it.
But I know you like the ones I film, but don't you think they are a bit like, I'm not disrespecting anybody who's got a photo, it's whatever, it's their choice, but they're not even going to look like that anymore.
Well, no, but it's remembrance of what they used to look like.
Yeah, I know, but
'Cause I think it's easy to forget people's faces if you don't have it. I don't know how to explain it, but
that one's not so bad. But you know, like on the like really old one, I got them little black and white photos, and they're a bit scary.
I just see it as like the fact of, if I look at this grave, I don't know who this person is. I'm reading a name, I don't know who it is. But then now I've got a name to a face to a name.
Yeah, no, I'm not disputing that. I think that is nice, but it's them black and white ones.
How long do you reckon the photos will last?
Exactly. And a lot of them have got photos here, which I think is nice.
Do you reckon like the photos will last a while though?
Yeah,
Like,
because they're in those little glass things.
Do you reckon like if, let's say, if they could somehow get to stay here for a couple of 100 years, do you reckon you'll still be able to see them in a couple of 100 years?
Not a clue. Because sun, weather conditions ruin everything. Hence why graves break.
But I've noticed that
If you want
apart
a
from
little science lesson,
even from them Polish
acid
ones,
rain.
even them Polish ones,
Yeah.
apart from them, there still seems to be a lot of military graves around here,
Yeah,
like the RAF ones and stuff like that.
yeah, but you look after them a bit more, like 6
Yeah, but some of them aren't like from the wars or anything like that. Some of them are just people that generally were in like the RAF and everything. That's nice, isn't it?
No, it is.
Christian fish.
Oh, there's another little bench here. I like benches. I think they're nice because, like, you know, if like you were to move, you could always take that with you.
They don't.
Apart from that one, you can't take that anymore.
But I said they don't really take them. But
No, but if you wanted to, you've got that choice, haven't you?
yeah. I don't know. I think there's a lot of really nice graves in here, but I don't see in any other churches. Like at the back, there's benches that say Tom and Dad and stuff like that. Like Tom and Dad, look, on them benches here.
Oh, they're nice. Those benches, aren't they?
That Tom and Dad one?
Yeah.
That's I just showing these.
Oh, that's nice.
But I think there's a lot of different kind of things that I don't see in other graveyards here. Even in new graveyards, I don't really see so much stuff that's in here, do you? Look at the lorry. Look, like, we've been walking past loads that have got like pictures on them of like places and stuff. There's a lorry on that. Keep on trucking wherever you are.
Oh, that's cute.
What I mean by like the pictures as well. Look, you've got an airplane on that one. It's like a taxi on there. But there's loads of different kind of pictures. Look at the teddy bear one, little kiddies. Teddy bear one. Oh, age 1 day. Bless them. Right, these are going to be the next plots to we've got it all planned. So you've run all the way down, so they're getting ready for the next load of people to come. They have dug one out, haven't they? That's one dug out here. Look at all the amount of rock they actually take out. Look how much they actually have to dig out of it.
That's that far down. Oh, you know where?
It's like sand.
You know that little graveyard we went to on top of that hill?
Yeah.
Like them ruins?
Yeah.
Well, Casey, who's a grave expert,
Yeah.
right? Do you know the hill
Hmm.
that cross was sat on?
Yeah.
Do you know why it was so uneven?
Why?
Because there's all coffins inside it.
Do they?
Yeah.
Oh.
She's a grave expert, must say.
Well done to Casey.
Good dollar.
Yeah. There's a lot of sand in it. To go that far down, it's sand. It's like sand in it, isn't it? So that's what they do when there's a mound of it. They put graves inside them. I suppose because it did say there were a few people buried there. Look at that. That's a really good one. Remember with our love our dad, my brother, John Trevor Philby. Dollar. It's a good one, right?
But it's nice how perfect.
We're learning new things every day.
It's a squirrel.
I seen one earlier, it was really fat. It was really fat. Look at that one. Some old photo. Loving memory of Alice Alman Madigan. And it's got an old photo over here.
What's it doing?
And there's an older woman. She didn't change very much, bless her. We find that there's lots of stuff like
How does this work?
sundial. But sun is shining on it, shadow would cast, I think.
What, like that?
Yeah.
Doesn't it depend where it's placed though? Like if I had this like up there, there'd be more sunlight in it.
Yeah, I think yeah, but because it's set in one place, the sun changes. So you make sure that you have it set up right to it is, and as the sun's going over.
It's got a tree there.
If there is now. But the sun's still on it to make a shadow. I mean, what time is it?
Oh, we need to be walking down there still. We walked up that way. What time is it?
But there are lots of little things like that around here. Oh, that's the World War One grave, look. Oh, these are all World War One graves. W. Allen, 1915 Royal Engineers. Notts Derby Regiment. Age 22, 1914. 1914. World War One. They look like some World War Two, but the World War Two logos look a bit more scattered out. Yeah, they are, look. Age 44. No, these are still World War One. Lincolnshire Regiment. There's lots of them. These are all World War Ones that are scattered around this little bit here. That's another one that says Egypt, Lincolnshire. Maybe that's where they're all fighting, I don't actually know. They're scattered everywhere. It's nice. That's a 3.5 that is.
That's a squirrel.
Yeah, that's a squirrel. Look at the size of the flowers on it.
They're massive, aren't they?
They are, aren't they?
This one's green.
What tree is?
I couldn't have one of them in my garden, look at it now.
Why?
It's planted for some
Magnolia X Solon Jenny Leonard, planted in loving memory of our parents Bertha, who died 1956, and William Bird, who died 1966 or 68. That's really nice. The flowers on that are massive. It's like a big blossom tree. I want one of them in my garden. Now these are some tall graves over here. Born 1852, died 1907, but so these are really big. I'm 6'2", and this is the same size as me. Now, I wonder how much something like that would have cost. Because obviously they say that the grave was to show of wealth in your life, how wealthy you actually was, especially in the 1800s, before the wars. It only really stopped after the war, because everyone would have got the same kind of grave.
That's
nice. Very nice. Yeah, but you can buy them. You can still buy them bits like that.
Yeah, that's what I was thinking.
Well, this is the beginning. Well, people study it, so we don't come off it first. Tulips. We've got lots of flowers around them, and this is the camera permits. It's really shiny. But these are all
First World War.
in honour of the First World War. All of these. Newark Town Memorial to the fallen, we will remember them.
Can you pronounce what second name is, mate?
Is that what you doing? Oh, there's the Second World War on the back of them. That's First World War. Lots died in First World War here, not so many in the Second, but I mean that's a lot of people for one place. It's nice what they do that, there's plaques all over and a lot of memorial kind of style. Best move that away so you should take a photo.
Can't get any photos closer to because of the light.
Yeah, I know, it shines off.
I can see myself in it.
So shiny, isn't it? Anyway, that'll be the end of this video. Thanks for watching, and if you enjoy our stuff, go and check out more of it. And if you do like it, go and subscribe, like, comment, and follow that page that's in the description below. And thanks for watching.